We're going to move to the machine portion of the weight room. We have a mix of Cybex, hammer, and we also have a Precore. All that means is that's the name of the company that we're using. This one happens to be a hammer string. So if you see hammer machine in the back, this one we're talking about. This one is actually an isolateral chest back. It's a 2-in-1. It's a space-saving type machine. It has 2 exercises, but only 1 can happen at a time. 2 can't happen at a time. I'm going to show the chest portion first. With my chest press, this is a great machine if you are not wanting to use the Husker racks or the bench press. This is a safe alternative because I don't need a spotter. Whenever I'm using a machine, I don't need a safety spotter. The machine itself is safe. So with this is a safer alternative to the bench press in that I don't need a safety spot. With this, I'm going to take my seat adjustment by flipping my thumbs down, and I can move this up and down. Now it's very important, once you get it locked in, just to make sure it's secure so it doesn't drop. And I'm going to get that adjusted so when I sit, my hands are right around mid-chest, my elbows, my wrists, my knuckles are all in a straight line. I don't want to have my elbows tucked up underneath. Everything is in a straight line. From here, to get myself situated, I want to take my shoulder blades and I want to pinch one side in, pinch the other side in. I want to pinch my shoulder blades together. What this does is this increases the effectiveness of the exercise, and it also helps with your posture. So from here, you can see my hands are at mid-chest level. My elbows are in line with my hands, and from here, I'm just going to press straight out. Okay? I can go bilateral, meaning I can work 2 sides at a time. And the good thing about this machine is I can also work unilateral, meaning I can work 1 side at a time to increase the effectiveness of the machine. Okay? So I'm stretching, contracting. Now on the way down, I want to try to pull my hands apart. On the way up, I'm trying to push my hands together. Okay? Pull my hands apart and together. Now during that time, I'm not moving my hands anywhere on the handles, but I'm just trying to imagine that I'm ripping the bar apart and then squeezing it together. What that does is that will work a lot more of the stabilizing muscles, and it will help the negative and positive portion of the exercise. Whenever I'm putting weights on, I can simply slide these on the sides and make sure that we're even on both sides. And then on this machine, when I'm done, make sure if you put them on, you take them off. So I'm going to put my weights back when I'm done. Moving on to the back portion of this, it's an interesting machine because it allows you a different range of motion than a lat pull down or even a mid-back row. This one is somewhere in between. With this machine, once I put my weights on, I get myself adjusted back here. Now I make my seat adjustment the same way as the front. Make sure it's located. The trick on this is to prop up one side with your leg. And then I like to grab the handles here. You could go here to the side. For me, I typically will use the palms facing. I'll sit, put my other leg under, put my chest against the pad, and then wiggle my leg. What that does is that locks you down. Then from here, it's important that you stretch the back and then contract. Stretch, contract. Once again, I can go unilateral, meaning 1 at a time, or I can go bilateral, 2 at a time. If you find yourself going forward and doing this, you have too much weight. Once again, extension, contraction. When I'm done, I get out the same way. I stand up, prop up one side, lock it back in. Now it's ready for my next set, or I have it set up for the next one.